I was like daydreaming for a second. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, let's get at it. What we're talking about today is how to become a highly trusted coach without certifications. There, I said it. We're getting into it. You can do this too. Let's go. So first things first, let me get it in front of me. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment on my YouTube videos, and share my YouTube videos into any social media tagging me or my business page, one person every week is going to get a little tap on the shoulder and say, hey, what's your address? We're going to send you something, right? So do that. Not only do you get to share this stuff with people that is going to have a ripple effect out into the entire world. Holy smokes, yeah, let's do it. But also you could like win something, so like that doesn't suck, right? So next, you guys, a little bit of housekeeping, tiny bit of housekeeping, Mastermind. If you are not in, I don't even know what to say to you if you're not in. I imagine you're just waiting to the last day like most people do, but I would say sign up now, because if you wait until the last day and then you forget to sign up on the last day, you ain't gonna see it ever in life. Because as soon as it goes live, the sales page comes down and there are no, like, that's it, okay? And you have been warned. So what the Mastermind is, you guys, is it's going to give you, and you'll have replays forever and ever, amen. It's going to give you what you need to keep moving. You're going to have people speaking life into and over your business. If you don't know what that means showing you what's possible and showing you how to do it. Get it done. This is not just rah, rah, that's awesome. It's also let's do it, right? Who gives a rip about getting excited about something if you don't have somebody saying, now here is how you do it, right? That's what we're doing. So let me go ahead and get out of that. Next thing up, if you are not yet in my group, what are you waiting on? Anyway, we have a challenge coming up August 23rd through 27th. It is the Find Your Online Course Idea Challenge. So if you have already created a course, awesome. You still want to do this. If you haven't created a course yet, you really need to do this, because what you're going to realize is what you can actually be doing. So a lot of people don't create courses because they're like, that's not for me. I don't have things to teach. But what I'm going to show you is how that is total garbage, and you absolutely have something to teach. Let me help you define what that thing is, so then you can start creating active and passive income from home, and then you can tell your boss to kick rocks if you want to. If you like them, you could just give them a handshake on the way out, but sometimes people want to say kick rocks. Either way, so that challenge is coming up. The way that you get into that challenge is you go to the link in the description of this video, okay? It's the link for my group. That's all you have to do, is just be in the group and keep your eyes open, all right? All right, you guys. Now I see you guys coming in. Stick around to the end. I am 100% going to say hello to some of you, put you up on screen. If you have questions, make sure that you ask them. I want to get into the content now, though, okay? So make sure that you stick around to the end. Now, what we're talking about today is how to become a highly trusted coach without certification. Now, some of y'all get certifications anyway. That's cool. Some of y'all hoard certifications. You're a little bit like hoarders. You're like, I'm certified in this, and I'm certified in this, and I'm certified in this, I'm getting certified in this, and I got this one on the back burner. That's awesome. What that equates to me is like a toolbox, which is totally cool. I mean, to have all of that knowledge is awesome. Very, very cool. Some of y'all are addicted to getting certified. I'm gonna say it, okay? Some of y'all are getting addicted to being certified in things because you think it's what you need to take the next step. You think that you need these extra things in order to then finally be ready to become a coach. Let me tell you something, all right? Real talk. You don't need any of it. Is it helpful? Is it fun? Is it great to know extra stuff? 100% yes. So I'm not saying don't get certified. I'm saying you don't need it, okay? Unless you do, unless it's a medical thing or whatever, right? I mean, like legally, if you need a certification, you understand I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about, you guys, is to be able to coach somebody through things that you've been through in your own life, you don't need an outward certification. You've been through it. You know the pitfalls. You know what the person's going to come up against because you came up against the same stuff. No outward certification is going to teach you more than what you experienced on your own. Okay? I'm going to let that sit with you for a second. Because what I want you to think about right now, this is your action item for today, and actually for right now, because I want you to put it in the comments if it can come up quickly for you. What is something that you've been through that you could help somebody else go through? That they would need so much that they would need somebody's help to go through it, right? Now you probably can't be a shoe tying coach, because I don't know if people are going to pay to learn how to get their shoes tied. Does that make sense? Or how to tie their own shoes. I don't know where that came from. But what you have to think of is the things that you went through in your life, that when you were going through those things, listen here, if you were going through those things, when you were going through those things, when you were in the thick of it, when you were in the middle of it and you're like, man, if I only knew how to X, Y, and Z, everything would be fine. What the heck, man, right? So what I want you to think of is, what is one of those things that you went through in life that you would have paid someone to just help you get through it, to help you understand how to do this thing, right? What is that thing? And it's not always business related. A lot of people try to jump into business, even if they're not business people. It's really funny. They just jump into business, and I'm like, what are you doing? That is not even what you do. What you're doing, you guys, is you are helping somebody through a thing. They will pay to be helped through a thing. Sometimes it's losing weight. Sometimes it's getting yourself together so you can get a really good job. Like getting the stuff that you need to get in order, get in line, right? To get a really good job. What are the things that denote value to the individual that you used to be, that you would have paid for help, from somebody else for? That is what you're looking for, okay? So I know I have some people in my programs that they're moms, and they're helping other moms get through this allergy madness, right? So what you do is you shorten the learning curve for those moms. Those moms are paying for time. They're paying so they don't have to spend 3 years researching, trying and failing and figuring this stuff out for their family. They're condensing time for that mom, and they're coaching that mom through what's going to work best for them, right? Why do you need a certification for that? You don't. You went through it, you did it, you know now, you can condense time for another individual. Boom, bam, there it is. Does that make sense? You don't need credentials for that, and you can start today. Here's how you start. Let me just make it super easy for you, okay? The way that you start, you guys, is you just go to I use Acuity Scheduling. You can use whatever you want. But you just go set up an account, and then you'll get a link. You create a link to be able to do one-on-ones. You tell it how much time you'll do the one-on-one for, and then people will be able to sign up for your one-on-one. You just share your link in social media. You don't need to have any sort of big thing, guys. That's how you begin. The paralyzing point for most people is they think it needs to be more difficult than that. They make it more difficult than that, and it's truly not. What version of yourself are you serving? How are you helping them? Put that in a social media post with a one-on-one link. Do it. Make some money today, okay? Become a coach today. You don't need anybody's approval for you to be a coach. Does that make sense? All right, now what are you guys saying? Oh, real quick, I gotta say this. Where is it? You guys, HBR is the blueprint. on how I created multiple income streams around my family in 5 to 10 hours a week. Do I work more than that sometimes? Yes, I do. Do I have to? Nope. Okay, so 5 to 10 hours a week is all I really have to work. It's actually less now that I have to. But anyway, so 5 to 10 hours a week, multiple income streams. We have a multi-million-dollar business working from home. You guys, this is the blueprint for how to be able to do it. I literally give you all of the secrets and the stuff that I do in my own business, and you have it for life. Okay? I teach you the ins and outs of how I've been successful and continue to test things and then bring it to you guys so you know what's working today. Okay? Sound fair? That is HBR. It is going up to 10K next month. Today, you can get it for $14.97. No joke. I would jump in. Unless you want to jump in when it's 10K, which I'm not mad at you. If you want to do that, do it. But I would jump in at $14.97. So Livin the Dream with Martha, Facebook business page. Message me the words, let's do this. Rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want. Jump in and let me know about your success afterward. All right. Good morning, Megan. I see you. Michelle, good morning. Let's see what some of y'all are saying. Oh, man. Oh, this is so good. Meg, coping with depression. I love it. Life after divorce. Who am I? Lorna, man, that is good. That is good. Cindy, I let my certification go this past month. It was actually freeing. Now I can coach and mentor my own area of genius and not worry about walking through a framework that feels restrictive. There you go. Yeah, don't put fences around yourself, guys. Rachel got all the booms and the pows. Melanie, loss of a long-term relationship. Yeah. Lydia, love how Heather says it in HBR. You are already. There it is. There it is. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Have the best day.